Hi guys, and welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie, and in today's video, we are going to get deep. Today's video is going to be a life update video, and I am going to get deep and vulnerable. Let's just get right into it. I think right now I am kind of in a very transitional period in my life. I can just feel that something is going to happen, something is going to change in my life. Right now, honestly, I kind of feel lost and I feel I want to pivot into something else career-wise. However, I'm not exactly sure what that transition will be for me right now. I have worked for many years, guys, and I have worked across a variety of industries, fields. Like, I've done it all. If it's legal, I've literally had every job there is to have at this point. I'm at a space in my life where I know exactly what I don't want to do, but I'm not sure what I do want to do. And for this past year and some change, I set out to be a project manager. And when I set out to do that, it's something I really wanted to do at the time. It was another way for me to get into the tech industry again. And I thought it would be perfect for me. I mean, my entire life, I've done project manager requirements, just not labeled under that title. So I thought that that would be a really good position for me, something I could really connect to, something that I could execute efficiently. What I learned from that experience, I think sometimes in life we set out to do things, either we accomplish it on our journey to set out to do it, we realize this is not what I want to do. I went to college and I graduated. I have a bachelor's of business administration and economics, and I also graduated with a data analytics certification. And since going to college, I have a Google project management certificate, and I also have my white belt from the Lean Six Sigma Society. And with all of that, I'm realizing that this is something that I love to do. I have a lot of experience in tech, data analytics, software engineering. I have a government experience from the economics to finance and even business analyst. Like, I have a lot of experience, but it is just not connecting with me. So I think that is God's way of trying to tell me that this is not the path he wants me to go down on. And for a while, there was a lot of grief with that. You know, I went to college and I studied, and an economics degree, guys, is a really hard degree to obtain. It is not an easy feat from start to finish. So there was a lot of grief associated with that because that is something that I set out to do ever since high school. In high school, I knew that that's what I wanted to do. And then even transitioning to more of the tech side, tech is something that is extremely hard to break into. I think partly because it's what everybody wants to do. You know, it pays so well in a variety of different states and a variety of careers, all the way down to analyst positions, all the way up to software engineering and coding and AI positions. I think because of that, it also kind of drived up the competition because everyone was trying to pivot and transition into a career in tech. Tech is kind of a gate-kept industry in a way, but with anything, honestly, it is very competitive. That's just not the path I'm supposed to go on. And it really is kind of painful to admit, but also painful to go through because that is what I wanted to do for years of my life. I dedicated myself to that. For it to not work out is really honestly heartbreaking, but that's just how life goes. And so now I'm trying to figure out, what do I want to do? I kind of want to hit on my next point. I'm in a predicament where I'm not sure if I just want to chase after my dreams or chase after stability. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. A part of me is like, I did the right thing. I went down the right path. I went to college, I networked, I got my resume together with experts. Like, from what I was told, everything on my end was good, was solid. And I know how to interview, guys. I know how to talk to people. So that was never the problem. So I think it was just too competitive in major cities for me. And then another thing is, God is rejecting me, but I know that his rejection is always his protection. I cannot fight that. I just have to go with that and know in my heart and have faith that what God has for me will be. I just have to continue seeking him for him to show me my correct path. So right now I'm trying to decide, is that path stability? Is it a more stable career? Or should I just go ahead and chase my dreams? It's very scary scary. The path that I do want to take, it's no clear road. Like, for example, if I wanted to get into healthcare and let's say be a doctor, that is a very clear path. Okay, you have to get your bachelor's degree, and then if you don't do that well, you either get your master's or you go straight to medical school. Then you do a residency, then you get paired with, you know, wherever you're gonna go, like surgery, whatever, and that's going to be your career from there on out. You know, if you want to become a doctor, this is exactly what you have to do. And everyone who I have seen and studied have taken a different route. To me, it's very scary because it's like, I don't know anybody in my life who has done what I want to do. The path that they take to success is different for everybody. I just have to pave my own road, and that is terrifying, you guys. I know I'm kind of being kind of vague, but you also gotta understand, guys, this is the internet, so I cannot put my hopes and my dreams and all of my fears and my vulnerability just out here on Front Street. Like, I want to be honest and open, and I am being vulnerable, but I also have to be cautious and just still be smart. So I really hope you guys are kind of picking up what I'm putting down. I think what I'm kind of battling, it's fear, but it's deeper. Do I chase my dreams and at least I tried no matter the outcome, no matter if I fail or no matter if I succeed? Or do I just settle in life and chase stability? I'll kind of always regret not at least trying. And I think that's where I am right now. I think I have a fear of failing. I think I'm scared of trying and failing. And not because I might fail, but just because I feel like if I fail, I might be further behind, because then I have to pick myself up, which is fine. Had I just chased stability from the start, I would have been further ahead. You know, I think that's my fear. I don't know, guys. It's kind of a lot. Another thing that I want to talk about is outgrowing places and wanting to move for growth. So I am craving like a move. I really want to move, guys. I currently live in the state that I was born and raised in, and I went to college. And while I do love my home state, I really have nothing against my home state. I've been here my entire life, and I just think it's time for a change. Like, when I moved out for college, I grew so much. I'm wanting that. I want a new change. I want something different. I feel like I will be pushed so much further if I'm in a different environment. That literally is growth. That is change. You're gonna be uncomfortable. You're in a new place. You're around people you don't know, and you may or may not have a family in the place that you want to go to. I think I've outgrown my home state. Now I am moving on to my braces update. I've actually been wearing braces for 9 months. I got them on June 2025, and now it is March 2026. I am so glad I decided to go with traditional braces instead of Invisalign. I think when I went into getting it, I knew I was going to get traditional braces, but I was not opposed to Invisalign. Each one has pros and cons. Traditional braces have more pros than cons, and that's why I ultimately decided to go with braces. In just 9 months, I can see it, my orthodontist can see it, you guys can see the progress that I have made. Like, my teeth are responding really, really well to the braces, and I'm so happy because hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get these off. My estimated time was 18 to 24 months, so 1.5 to 2 years. And I am praying it could be really a year, but I think that's just pushing it and wishful thinking. So really, I hope my braces are only on 18 months exactly. I think that'll be this December. I do like braces, but they are extremely painful. Some ones are better than others. Overall, they're just painful and kind of uncomfortable. Like, they always nick something. Getting them tightened when my teeth are moving, it's just kind of a lot. I'm very happy that I did this. It was a big investment in myself and one of the best, and I can say that, and they're not even off yet, just because I wanted to get braces for so long. So I am so happy that I just finally bit the bullet and invested in myself. And I just cannot wait until they are off and I just have a beautiful straight smile. Well, I already have a beautiful smile, but they'll be straight. Okay, and I want to make it clear, although braces are uncomfortable and painful, they're not the worst thing in the world, and I don't want to scare you if you're watching me and you're thinking about getting braces. I chose traditional braces just because I like old school / traditional things, and I just felt thought like it just works the best, and that's just why I got them. Now for Invisalign, I liked it because for one, it was less visits to the office. You can pop them in and pop them out daily. So I believe you have to keep them in for 22 hours a day, and you only take them out when you eat. The good thing about Invisalign, I feel it is easier to get used to them just because you can pop them in and out. But the bad side is if you do not wear them for the 22 hours a day, it will take you longer and you won't see much movement in your teeth. I think it hurts just the same. I was like, honestly, it's a good thing I don't have Invisalign, because after a while, like, I wouldn't want to keep going through that pain. No, I'd just rather deal with the uncomfortableness and the soreness after tightening. Usually it lasts me about a week. I'd rather just deal with it for a week versus once or twice a month I'm changing out the trays. I feel like you would be in pain all month. I don't know this. I've never had Invisalign. That's just my opinion, and that's kind of the reasoning why I decided to go with braces versus Invisalign. When I first got braces, I had an open bite, so they wanted to bring everything down. I just got my braces tightened. I am now in power chains. My entire bottom row is power chains, and the first couple teeth in the front are power chains, and then the rest, like on the sides of my top row, are just regular rubber bands. My shiny teeth and me. I have transitioned into the phase closing the spaces. Now, I didn't really have many spacing issues, but because when they pulled everything down, my orthodontist told me that that would create spaces, and then the spaces that I did have would become even wider. I think around month 6 or 7 my teeth began to touch, but now they like fully touch. Like, now we still have to align everything and things of that nature, but my teeth fully touch now, and I only have a couple of spaces, like really just along the top row, like right here and right here. My spaces on the bottom are pretty much closed. Then especially with these power chains, those will close up in no time. And I also have some video footage about me getting these power chains and me getting them tightened this month, so I will include that. I'll just wrap this video up and we will be out of here, guys.
Hey guys, I am currently sitting outside of my orthodontist's appointment, and I am going to get a color change and I think a new wire as well. So this is the color I currently have. I am currently working with this blue. It's kind of like a light sky blue, I would describe it as. I wanted to do teal again, but I'm actually kind of glad she gave me something different, because I am one of those, I want to try a different color each and every time, because why not? You know, like, I don't want to go for the same like 3 colors each time I go and get my braces tightened. So I want to talk a little bit about it. So I kind of have this thing in my 2 front teeth because I closed that gap. It was not a big gap, it was a little tiny triangle, but that's closed up now. I don't know if I'm gonna get power chains this appointment or not. My teeth are kind of straightened now, like they've come together, but now we're like closing the gaps. And fun fact, I actually did not have a lot of gaps starting my braces, but the braces created gaps. I had small gaps. I had one right here. But I'm missing. Okay, so I had one, it was right here, but it was not this big. It was tiny. And then I had, I think, one right here. That was tiny too. But now I kind of have right here and right here. And right here. I only have like 3 gaps right now. Yeah, I don't know what color I'm gonna do. Today actually is St. Patrick's Day, hence why I'm wearing green. Are you wearing green? If not, I'm going to pinch you. So I think I'm gonna do green. I don't know if I want to do like a neon, because in my opinion neon colors look best, or if I'm gonna do like a dark green, but I think I'm gonna do green. I actually kind of try to color coordinate with the holidays. Sometimes I come here and I know exactly what color I want, and other times I'm just like whatever I decide that time. I'm actually kind of not looking forward to it because my teeth are gonna hurt. Ugh.
Alright guys, you just watched that footage of me getting my braces tightened in the month of March. It has been a really long journey and a good journey. Like, I cannot believe it's been 9 months already and my teeth have already changed so much. I am so excited to see what the final result will be. I cannot wait to get these off, to see my teeth have my beautiful straight smile. And thank you guys for being on this journey with me. I really hope you like this video. I really hope you could relate to the topics topics when I was talking about my life updates. And leave anything down below in the comments. What are you guys going through in your life? Do you have any advice for me? And do you have braces? Are you looking for braces? What has your journey been? I thank you guys so much for watching this video, especially if you stayed all the way to the end. And I will see you in the month of April. Bye guys.